everyone. We are Team Earth.
I'm Bảo Hân. I'm Thanh Hà. I'm Minh Nhật.
We are from Newton Primary School.
Today we want to talk about the environment pollution and solution. In the recent year, the environment pollution is a global problem that is linked with the rapid industrialization and urbanization. Pollution harms directly the environment, sustainability, and ecosystem survives. In addition, it brings many negative effects for people's lives. There are many different of pollution such as water pollution, air pollution, noise pollution, and soil pollution. Today, we're going to talk about some important problems and practical solutions of environment pollution which humans are facing with. Water pollution affects plants and organisms living in these bodies of water. In almost all cases, the effect is damaging not only the individual species and populations but also to the natural biological communities. Water pollution is the contamination of water bodies, for example, lakes, rivers, oceans, aquifers, and groundwater. Water pollution occurs when pollutants are discharged directly or indirectly into water bodies without adequate treatment to remove harmful compounds. 5 kinds of polluted water. The first, domestic sewage. The second is industrial wastewater. The third is agricultural wastewater. The fourth is construction site storm water. The fifth is urban runoff or storm water. There are some effects. The first one, poisoning drinking water. The second one, poisoning food animals. The third one, imbalance river and lake ecosystem that can't support full biological diversity anymore. The fourth, deforestation from acid rain and many others. Now I want to talk about another pollution. It's air pollution. Air pollution is contamination of indoor or outdoor environment by any chemical, physical, or biological agent that modifies the natural characteristics of the atmosphere. There are some sources of air pollution. The first, household combustion device. The second, motor vehicles. The third, industrial facilities. The fourth, forest fires. Now I will give you some effects of air pollution. The human effects, for example, disease. The environment effects include acid rain, eutrophication, haze, wildlife, ozone depletion, crop and forest damage, global climate change.
Did you know what is noise pollution? If the sound can be too loud or too long, it's become noise pollution. Today, I want to talk 3 things about noise pollution. First is common sources of noise pollution. There are many things make noise pollution, like transport station, car, train, plane, and motorbikes. Household sources make noise pollution too, like mixer grinder, washing machine, and fan and music stand. Social events make noise pollution, like parties, places work serve. Next is intertribes activities, like big intertribes, printing presses and conductrice sites. Another one is national events, like HAR, Storm, Thunder, HAR, and Vocalons. The second thing I talk about noise pollution is the effect of noise pollution. First, I talk about anxiety. Anxiety is when you are worried. Next is hypertension. Hypertension is when your face is red. Next is tinnitus. Tinnitus is when your ears are not good and you cannot hear at all. Next is hearing loss. Hearing loss is you cannot hear anything. And the last one is sleep disturbance. Sleep disturbance is you cannot sleep because you hear a lot of noise pollutions. And another one thing I want to talk about noise pollutions is the solutions of noise pollutions. You need to plant more and more trees, the very good way to reduce noise PC. And the jarring horns come from a lot of transport stations like ambulance, fire trucks, motorbikes, and trains. The missile of public announcements.
It is defined as the build-up in soil pollution, size of persistence, toxic compounds, chemical, salt, radioactive material of disease, causing against which have adverse effects on plant growth and animals' health. Soil pollution is also caused by means other than the direct addition of xenobiotic or man-made chemicals such as agricultural runoff water, industrial waste materials, acidic precipitants, and there are some causes of soil pollution. 1. Seepage from a landfill. 2. Discharge of industrial waste into the soil. 3. Percolation of contaminated water into the soil. 3. Rupture of underground storage tanks. 4. Excess application of pesticides, herbicides, or fertilizer. 5. Soil waste seepage. 6. Deforestation and soil erosion. You can see the picture, dispersal of plastic, industrial seepage, soil waste seepage. We talked about some effects of soil pollution. First of all, agricultural effects. Reduce soil fertility. Reduce nitrogen fixation. Now I will talk about some effects about soil pollution. First of all is agricultural effects. Reduce soil fertility. Reduce nitrogen fixation, increase in erodibility, larger loss of soil and nutrients, reduce crop yield, imbalance in soil fauna and flora. The second one is industrial effects. Dangerous chemical entering underground water, ecological imbalance, release of pollutant gases, increase salinity, reduce vegetation. Finally is urbanization effects. Public health problems, pollution of drinking water, sources, and waste management problems. Now I will tell you how to control air pollution. The coal field should be replaced with gas field to control the air pollution. The automobiles must be designed with emission control system. The waste must be removed and recycled in the industrial plants and refineries. Plants like pine and reeds need to be planted to metabolize and the nitrogen oxides and other pollutants. Timely servicing of the car helps to keep it in a good condition and also minimize fuel exhaustion. Using public transportation helps prevent air pollution. Using alternative energy sources like solar energy, hydroelectric energy, and wind. Now, I will tell you some easy steps to control water pollution. First one, use less water. The second one, use environmentally friendly household products. The third one, apply natural fertilizers and fertilizers. The fourth, don't litter. The fifth, dispose the toxic product with care.
The third things I want to tell you about is the solution of noise pollution. Planting more and more trees is a very good way to reduce noise PC. Noise machines should be banned, and the jarring horns come from a lot of transport stations like car, train, plane, and motorbikes. Missile public announcement should be avoided, and we have the quiet place to study near school, college, and hospital.
Methods to control soil pollution: reducing chemical fertilizer and pesticides use. Recycling is another way to reduce and control soil pollution. Recycling paper, plastic, and other material. Reduce the volume of refuse and landfills, other common causes of soil pollution. Reusing of material, deforestation, the cutting down of tree, cars, erosion, pollution, and the loss of fertility in topsoil. Planting trees or forestation help prevent soil erosion and pollution. The environment is very important for our lives, so we must protect it.
Thank you for listening. Goodbye, everyone.